Hey, sweetie pies, how are you doing? Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Love Sean, if you're somewhere around. Hello, my dear Juanson. I know that Lilith is not with us, but Merry Christmas late. Happy New Year's in advance. I don't know. Although, wait, we're what today? We're the 26th, so 27, 28. We still have lives. We do. Like, we have a live on... like the weekend is coming. Who's to say? Tomorrow for sure there's no live. I've got plans. Who's to say the following day there might be a surprise one. But other than that, we do have a normal live on to Monday and Tuesday. So I still have time to say Happy New Year's to all you beautiful loves. Hello everybody. How are you doing? Hi Portia. How are you doing, sweetie pie? It is nice to see you guys. How was Christmas? Let me know. I want to know how was Christmas. I am going to start on off over here with our beautiful Love Shine because, well, you were first. Yeah, who's to say? Definitely not tomorrow because tomorrow, normally I'm supposed to see Alex, but Alex is Alex and he often kind of cancels shit. So I do have plans with Jeff and Jeff never cancels. So I will be busy tomorrow, but maybe on to Sunday I will have a live. Maybe. But in either case, we will have one on Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah. Maybe. Who's to say? I'm just going to go to PayPal one moment, my beautiful loves. Love Shine is definitely first onto the list. I just want to go and make sure nobody else is before. So, I believe it is going to be Love Shine. And then I believe we're going to go and see Stephanie. And then I think we're going to go and see our beautiful Elaine. So, how was Christmas? Was it good? Was it bad? How was it? Let me know. I can start off the ball. I can start it off. Here you go. So, yeah, it is still Christmas until the three. Oh, geez, Louise wants it. Okay, for me, like I already started. I'm a freak. My mom used to on to the 25th. I kid you not, the 25th. We're to 26th today. Onto the 25th, usually I would wake up into the morning. All the Christmas trees were completely undone. All that stuff was packed away and gone. Now, I'm not much of a New Year's kind of person. I don't do that stuff. I don't know why. I just don't do it. It's not my thing. Usually onto the 25th, like today, I did take a lot of the decorations off, but all the 3 Christmas trees are still up. The Christmas tree outside is still there. Everything is still there. But tomorrow, probably some of that will leave. I took off the extra. Yeah, is what I did today. But 2 of my kids are now gone for a week, and I only have Matthias with me. So probably tomorrow morning, the Christmas trees will disappear. Probably. Just the way I am. That's my story. I'm going to go into PayPal, and since I'm going to bibble-babble along the way, I'm going to let you guys know how my Christmas was. So my Christmas was nice. I had my family over at my house, so with all my kids, my mom, my sister, her boyfriend, her kids, everything the such. Everybody came on over to my place. It was a different kind of a Christmas because for those of you who do not know, my dad did pass away during the year, so it was like our first Christmas without my dad, so a little bit more difficult for my mom. Difficult for us too, but we pass on by. My mom was more difficult. But it was nice. It was enjoyable. We followed all the beautiful transitions and the beautiful traditions, and everything was nice and sweet and absolutely perfect. We had a bunch of fun. It was nice. We played games. We laughed. It was nice. It was very, very nice. I cannot complain whatsoever. So that was Christmas at Romancefull Tarot's family. So you guys can let me know how it was for you, or don't let me know, as you wish. I'm going to go and see Love Shine, because now I know that Love Shine is going to be on up first, and I am going to leave a timestamp for Love Shine also. Is it until the 6th? Oh my God, Juanson. My kids go back to school onto the 7th. Onto the 6th, it is a day off just because they felt like it. Yeah, like, no, over... Oh, that's a long time. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Hi, DM. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. We also do have Portia over here, and we do have our dear DM. All right, hold on. And DM is actually DM is before Stephanie. I do have you. Hi, sweetie. Okay, so I'm starting off with Love Shine. We're going to go and see DM. We're going to go and see Stephanie. We're going to go and see Elaine. And then we're going to go and see our beautiful Portia. That's the list. That's what we've got. So here we go. No more bibble babble about me. I hope everybody had a nice time, a relaxing time. Maybe an eye-opening time. Sometimes I just feel like we need to figure things out sometimes. Sometimes it is what it is. I don't know. Anywho, here we go. Let's go on forward with it. We're going to be at 4 minutes and 55 seconds for Love Shine. Here we go. So, Sweetie Pie, do not have any email from you, so we're going to go with a traditional. DM, you are on up next. And then we're going to go and follow on through with Stephanie and Elaine. We're stuck with the Phantom of Christmas. Yeah, we're stuck with the Phantom. Oh my God, we're not really stuck with the Phantom of Christmas, my sweet love. We love our Phantom of Christmas. Yeah, I know you did. You're the one who did on my phone. Oh, here we go. Sweetie Pie. This is for Love Shine. We are currently on Love Shine. So the list is Love Shine, DM, Stephanie, Elaine, and Portia for the moment. Okay, sweeties? So here we go. I feel as though the Star in reverse, followed by the Knight of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. I feel like Christmas or anything, whatever happened today, anyhow, into the household with him and his wife did not necessarily go the way that it was planned or the way that they may have liked it to be planned. Let's put it that way. But I feel as though for some kind of reason, I feel like he's trying to kind of mend things or make things a little bit better in some kind of way. So I'm going to say things are not necessarily going into the way that she would like them to, or that they would both kind of like them to. I feel like they would like more unity. They would like more happiness. I don't really feel like it's going into that kind of way, but I feel as though he's going to try to make it a little bit better. I'm not saying he's lovey-dovey. I'm not saying he's all sweet and loving and everything as such. He's just trying to make things better. That's it. That's all. All right, let's continue on over here and let's go and see. Oh, we're so stuck with you, Watson. Oh, we're so stuck with you. It is such an evil thing. Love Shine, how's he feeling towards you? Actually, the Four of Swords is a moment of nothing really all that much happening. You're probably not noticing all that many changes or that many kind of things that are happening at this moment. Don't be surprised by our Three of Swords. Our Three of Swords is popping on through simply because that's the type of relationship that you do have at this moment in time. So you are into this type of relationship where there was you, there was him, and there's the wife, and there's your husband, and everything as such. So this is what we've got with our Three of Swords. That being said, I'm going to say within your relationship with him, things are fairly stagnant. You probably do not see any great fluctuations where things are going fantastically great or where things are going horribly wrong. It's just like some type of stability that is going on through where, honestly, I feel like we're happy about the way that things are moving through, the way that things are happening. We want to connect with you a little bit more. We want to share with you a little bit more, but that's what I'm gathering from this energy at this moment in time. So I'm basically going to say to you, I feel like things are moving into a right way, into a good way. Yeah. What is that? You heard Lisa. That's your guys' list. Keep track. Oh my God. Watson is hilarious, honestly. Oh, that is so well said. That is so well said. I love it. Thank you. So keep track of your list. The boss said it. It is. It is what it is. All right. So other than that, what is he not saying that you need to know at this moment? I know, seriously. Watson, he's a clown. He's a clown au naturel. I do have over here a Nine of Cups. We do also have our Ace of Wands, and we do have our Three of Pentacles in reverse position. What does he actually want to say is you make him happy, you make him want to have a lot of movements towards you. However, sometimes he feels like he's not able to actually give you what you want, the way you want, and into the way that you want. So sometimes, even though he wants to do it for you, can't necessarily do it for you. So sometimes that can be kind of misconstructed or misunderstood in different kind of ways, is basically what I'm getting. So sometimes it's not a manque de volonté. It's not because he doesn't want to. It's simply because he cannot. Watson, I swear you've got a natural talent. You need to recycle yourself into a very sarcastic clown. Not a kid's clown, a sarcastic clown. An adult clown. Do adult clowns exist? I think they should. Imagine. Because I don't like clowns. I don't. They scare me. They kind of freak me out. I don't like them. I don't. I don't like any of them. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you do. I don't like clowns. But I think I could deal with an adult clown. Yeah. Because I kind of like the twisted Joker kind of style of clown. Yeah. I feel like he makes sense. That being said, here we go. An adult clown. It should exist. Twisted facts of life exposed by an adult clown. All right, okay. What does he want to say over here that he is not saying towards you? I do have our Queen of Wands. I do have our Knight of Pentacles. He does want to move on forward towards you much more than what he is actually doing at this moment. I feel as though you bring a lot of happiness into his life, and honestly, you are pretty much his happiness into his life. He does truly love you and care for you. So don't ever forget that. I know you like my twisted clown, right? I mean, have you ever seen a clown for adults? It doesn't exist. I think we should make this exist. I want to hire a twisted adult clown to come over to my place and do twisted dark jokes. That's what I want. I don't want no silly hypocritical kind of clown who does boop boop with his nose. I don't want that. I want a freaky clown. You don't know. What is it? You model yourself. Oh, on Robin Williams. No, I don't think you do. Robin Williams. I think you got a little darkness within you, Watson. Hi, Big Cleo. Happy Boxing Day to you. I don't believe in Boxing Day anymore. Do any of you guys believe in Boxing Days? I don't. It used to a while ago, like people, there were huge rebates. I never did it, but people used to do like, whoo, they used to wait outside for the best deals. Now it's like pre-Boxing Day, 2 months before Boxing Day, like 3 months after Boxing Day. Like they just took Boxing Day and extended it to a 6-month period. It's worth nothing no more. Honestly, I don't know. I don't buy into it. I know. All right, my love. I know it is. I know. All right, Big Leo. We'll be with you shortly, sweetie. I'm sorry. I've got a weird mood tonight. Okay. I'm going to go and see over here DM. So I'm going to put a little bit of a timestamp, although I do know that you're here DM. I know that you are, but I'm still going to go and see what's happening. So DM, you're going to be at 13 minutes. Stephanie, also, you're going to be on next. Hello, my beautiful Julie. I'm doing pretty good. Welcome to the Twisted Clown Conversation. Why twisted and weird mood? I think I'm always twisted and weird, Elaine. You just don't always see it. Yeah. People that are very close to me know my twisted and dark side. It's always apparent. Yeah, it's always there. Actually, it's not all that dark. It's not all that twisted. It's me. We'll call it the Lisa factor. How's that? That's it, right? Exactly. Thank you, Hanson. Sometimes it's just a little bit more apparent. You love my mom, do you? Yeah, she's a sweetie pie. I do too. I do. Sometimes my mom annoys me though. Sometimes Enchanted Terror annoys the F out of me. but I still love her with all my heart and soul. And I probably annoy the heck out of her every once in a while. So that being said, I don't know why we're talking about my mom, but let's continue on. No, you're not going to. It didn't have to be with me, Julie, but I kind of thought it was interesting. Imagine if he actually went to one of those readings with anybody onto this world. Imagine the insight that he would get. I don't know. I think it would be really interesting. Yeah. Yes. Enjoy your evening, sweetie. No, you don't think you will. All right. Okay. Enjoy your evening, my beautiful Julie. And have a safe flight tomorrow, sweetie. Oh, maybe we can do that. Maybe we can. Absolutely. Hey, I'll do it for free for him. I don't care. Oh, well, that's a whole different thing. If he doesn't believe into it, then that's a whole different thing. Then you're kind of starting off into a very, into a very unknown zone. Yeah, that's okay though. You don't have to believe into it. I don't care. I prefer somebody comes into a reading not believing into it and they leave believing into it because everything you said is true, than somebody who comes on in believing absolutely every single word that you are saying, holds on to every single word, and actually changes their life so it actually ends up being what you said. I would much prefer the other version of somebody coming on in, not believing you, and what you're saying just happens. Now that is magical. Yeah. You say tonight's going to be awesome, entertaining. I don't know. Hey, sometimes there are nights like that. You're going to go and text them before your flight? Yes, though. You definitely should. Sweetie. I definitely agree. I don't know. Seriously, Elaine, my psychic tarot dude died. Yeah, he died. He was not tarot, actually. He was just a psychic. He just kind of touched... Actually, he didn't even touch my fingers at the end. He just knew everything about my life, and he was amazing. But he's unfound now. I think he passed away. My mom and I can't find him anymore since like 2 years. We know that his wife passed away. He didn't get along well with his son, and I don't know. He's nowhere to be found anymore. He was our most favorite one. I've been going to see him for like, I don't know, 20 some years. Yeah, he was amazing. Anywho, I don't trust anybody else. So there you go. Absolutely, my beautiful big Cleo. Thank you so very much, my sweetie pie, and happy Merry Christmas late and a Happy New Year early. So here we go. We are going to go and see DM, and DM, I'm going to put you a new timestamp because I talk way too much. So we're going to go at 17 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to use a different pen because this one is not working all that well. Okay, 1720. What do you need to look at? What's coming on forward towards you? What do you need to be careful for? I hope, DM, you're having a good time with family. I hope family's treating you well. For some reason, I feel like there's a lady, an older lady. It could be mom. It could be grandma. Maybe grandma? Grandma? Is she still alive? It could be your grandmother. It's an older energy. So if anybody is older than your grandmother, not than your grandmother, if anybody is older than your mom and your grandmother passed away, this is a person that I'm talking about. I don't know, for some reason I feel like there's a little bit of like frustration that is coming from it. So I'm just going to say whatever it is that they have to say or they want to say, just kind of make sure that you stay onto your vibes, into your energy. Don't fall into theirs. I don't really care what they have to say. What I care is what you feel. What they're saying comes from a place of, it comes from a good place. They want goodness for you, but it's like nothing is clear. It's more like they're trying to push things forward than actually trying to help you and collaborate with you, which is why I'm saying you just do you. Other than that, I see you being very much into your own intentions, into your own feelings. You seem to be dealing quite well with that. You are going to have some beautiful and victorious moments. Things that you thought might be a little bit more difficult are actually becoming a little bit more easier. Yeah, like better. I do see some good victorious moments. I do see some beautiful abundance. I don't know if you're going to get some type of Christmas bonus or if you're going to end up getting more hours, but something into the following 2 to 3 weeks is going to be good for you financially. Other than that, nothing is being hidden from you, and nobody is saying nothing nasty or anything of the such towards you. So I'm actually going to have to say this holiday reading for you, my dear DM, is really quite positive. Other than that person who could be older than your mom, if it is your grandma, if she's still there. If your grandma's passed away, that's not her energy. Whoever this is still here alive with you guys around you. So it is somebody who is surrounding your mom, surrounding you. It could be your grandma. It could be your aunt. It's somebody who's older, and it's a female energy. Whoever this person is, like I said, they want the very best for you, but they're getting upon it on the wrong way. They're not giving out the information to the way that they should be. And that actually kind of deflects what is necessary to be known. What I'm trying to say is the message that they're trying to give you is not coming out clear because of their own emotions and because of the way that they give the message on out. They really do love you. They really do want the best for you, but they're trying to push you into a direction that's just not good for you. It's like they're trying to play with your emotions. So be very careful about that. Other than that, good things are coming towards you. I can't say that there's anything bad in any kind of shape, form, or way. As usual, my dear DM, if there's anything I have not said, anything you're wondering about, people, anything, send me an email, write me a message. I will say it incognito for you, and I'll give you a second timestamp, my love. And otherwise, Merry Late Christmas. Happy New Year's in advance. Although I'm still going to see you guys maybe Sunday, I don't know, but otherwise Monday and Tuesday we're here, we're live. So yeah, what is a Q like? A big Q? Sweet Lord, here I am thinking about Juanson saying, did you hear the list, guys? Listen to it. Okay, big Cleo. The list at this moment is Stephanie, Elaine, Portia, and you. So you're fourth. Yeah, you're on your way. Oh, thank you, Juanson. You did so much better than I have it jotted onto a piece of paper with a bunch of other stuff for not doing it. Juanson, I kid you not. The email that I sent you with the schedule, I kept it into my inbox so I can remember the dates that I said we're going to be live and not live. I kid you not. I kept it there just so I can remember the schedule. Oh my God. Okay, so we are going to go and see Stephanie. Yeah, that's Romancefull Tarot's life. That's how chaotic it is. Hey guys, I am officially, for those who don't know, I didn't tell you, right, Juanson? I am officially the owner of a horse. Yes, we officially own Barbie. I know, horrible name, ugly name. What the F can I do? It's the name of the horse, all right? Barbie had a boyfriend. His name was Ken. Ken passed away. So that's why it's Barbie and Ken. But anyways, the horse is perfect. So we now own Barbie. Yeah. I officially signed the papers. She's paid for. Barbie is ours. Yeah, no, Barbie's ours. We're going to go and see Barbie. Well, Anelle has gone to her dad's for the following week because of Christmas holidays obligation. So, court obligation. So we're going to go and see Barbie until the 2nd of January. But she is ours. She's our beautiful queen, beautiful blonde horse. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel excited about owning a horse. I mean, hey, not everybody owns a horse. I don't even know what to do with an effing horse, but my daughter does. She's a Haffinger. She's a Haffinger, I think is how you call it. I don't know. She's a blonde horse with blonde hair. I don't know. She's cute. Oh, Juanson, sweetie, I already beat the D, sweetie. I already won that. I won all that. Oh, yes, I did. But that I can't really change for the moment. It is what it is. But I already won that, sweetie pie. Thank God. It is one of my beautiful successes of the year. I'm gonna have to rename another horse. It's ugly, hey? Barbie is so ugly as a name. I can't. Like, she's a few years old. I can't change her name. She's just called Barbie. It's ugly, but she's beautiful. So there you go. I gotta go and see Stephanie. So Stephanie, here we go. You're gonna be at 25:30. And Barbie lives like an hour and a half away from my house, for freak's sake. I need to find a house for Barbie closer to my place. I'll do it into the following months. For the moment, she's got a beautiful place. She's happy. She's good. We're going to keep it that way. So voila. Here we go. Now you're going to be seeing videos of Pixel, Maxwell, and Barbie. Stephanie, what do we got for you? Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. What do we got going on? Next actions. You've been seeing his name a lot lately. All right. There's definitely something that is behind it. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So this is going to be your first question. I'm also going to go and gather your second one. You also want to know. Now you want a pet? Yeah, go get yourself one, sweetie. Go for it. Whatever you want. I don't know. Look, I got two kitty cats, a dog, and a horse. Go for it, sweetie. Go for it. They're full of love. They are. And your second question is... possibly missing. Okay, so we're gonna go and see that right away. Margot Robbie? Yeah, no, seriously. Margot Robbie is so far away from Barbie. Oh, Margot Robbie. That makes no sense, Watson. I love you. That is not working. You're going to have to at least try to find some type of name closer. Instead of Barbie, like Barbara or Bebe. I don't know, something. You're way too far off onto the name. Get something that makes more sense. That's closer. Don't switch up the whole name altogether. Might as well call the horse Juliet. Sweetie. All right. So... my beautiful Stephanie. Here we go. Yeah, you winky. You wink a lot, Watson. Energy for you. We're going to start on off with energy for you. All right. Right now, from what I can feel, I feel like his feelings towards you come as through nostalgic. By the way, Elaine, you're next, sweetie. And then Portia, my love. I feel like at this moment, the energy comes through as nostalgic, a little bit reflective, still emotionally attached to you. Like he hasn't fully closed the door. He has not. That door is still there. It's still open. But there is unfinished emotional energy between the both of you. Now, he feels like things didn't end into the way that they were meant to. And he's been replaying different moments and conversations into his mind. Now, his intentions, they feel slow, but they feel cautious. He's not ready to rush on forward with anything, but he is into a place of quietly reassessing the connection. So it feels like he wants to approach into a more grounded way. And when he does, then I feel like once he is more grounded, he might actually end up taking some type of action instead of repeating different type of old patterns. So for the moment, what I can actually feel into his next actions, there's nothing big, there's nothing huge. It is more little things. It's more actions that are regarded towards him. So it's more of a little bit of a check-in, a little bit maybe of a reconnecting into a certain way. I feel like he's trying to figure things out. He's trying to figure how you are feeling, and he's trying to figure how to move on forward into the future. That's what he's doing. So I don't want to say that he's going to reach on out and he's going to ask you how you're doing and what you're up to and if you want to go on out into a date somewhere. I do not see that happening. I would love for that to happen, but I do not see it happening. I feel like at this current moment, he is truly into a place of figuring things out and trying to figure out what is the best path for him. As he's trying to figure out what that best path is, he's navigating through his emotions. And as he's navigating, he asks himself all different kind of questions. Now, if he does end up reaching on out, I feel like he's going to reach on out into a very impulsive kind of a way. Like hey, do you want to go and do this? Or like, it's not going to be something that's going to be ambiguous. You're not going to have to wonder upon it. You're not going to have to think about it. If he does it, he will do it. It will be clear, like broad daylight. All right. But I do not necessarily see him doing that at this moment in time. I'm going to say at this moment, I still feel as though he is into a place where he is thinking, where he is wondering, where he's figuring out himself, basically. It's not even a question of him figuring out who you are and who he is and what you guys want together. It's really a question of him figuring out what he wants. He figures that he knows what you want. Well, he doesn't know what he wants, and he needs to assess that. So I feel like at this moment, the fact that you've been seeing his name is not something that is random. It has a lot to do with an energetic alignment, with an emotional awareness, if you will. It's a sign that both of you are thinking about each other. It's a little bit like an activation, and that the connection is there, that it's alive, and it's on to a soul level. But it also means that he's entering into a phase where he's being very reflective about you. So I'm going to say during this Christmas, his energy truly does feel as though he is a little bit more quiet. He is a little bit more withdrawn. He is a little bit heavy into everything that he is going on through at this moment. And he does. There is no doubt about it. He does feel the stress. He does feel the withdrawnness. He does feel the emotional heaviness. All of those are there. And I'm going to say that I do feel as though he does miss you. But there's also a sense of him wondering what things could have been for both of you guys at this moment if you were still together right here, right now. So I still do not see him as being somebody who is fully moved on to somebody else. I don't feel as though he has done that, not even begun to do it. I do not feel as though there is somebody who is around him. I do not even feel as though it is something at a surface level. I do feel as though the connection that you guys both have is very meaningful. And I do not feel as though he is trying to replace you, but I feel as though he is trying to understand the connection more than anything else. So the overall energy between the both of you at this moment is an energy of still being bonded, still being very reflective, still have those unresolved emotions. It's slow, but it's not gone. So the soul tie is still there, and his heart hasn't detached in any kind of way. So I feel like it's more of a waiting game than anything else. But I hate to say to you to wait for the waiting game. I don't want you to wait for the waiting game. Why wait? Do your life. Do what you need to do. Open on up. Whatever happens, happens. If his energy, enters on in, and it's good for you and it coincides, then perfect. If not, you're not wasting time. You're enjoying yourself. You're moving on forward. Because at this moment, he is still into those lingering thoughts of what could have been, what could happen, and what should I do. But since he still doesn't know what he should do and he's still not ready to make those movements, I am not going to say to you to stick around and to wait. Not because it's never going to happen, because I don't necessarily see that it's happening at this moment, and I don't want you to wait upon something that might not happen. I say wait when I know something is going to happen. At this moment, it is very insecure. It is very uncertain because his mind kind of fluctuates from right to left very quickly. So I want you to be you, and I want you to enjoy what life has to give to you right now. Whatever happens along the way, if he pops on through and it's good for you, perfect. If not, you haven't lost anything. But for the moment, nothing has changed. He still thinks, he still wonders, he still doesn't have all his questions or his answers. But he needs to figure those out within himself. There's nothing that you can do, that you can say, that will change anything. This has to do about him finding his own answers at this moment. Hi, Storytime Kitchen. Nice to see you. Hi, Dion. Nice to see you. Thank you for your donations, sweetie pie. Hold on, my pen is not wanting to work. Why? Why is my kitty cat pen not working? Okay, here we go. Dion, I will be with you a little bit later. You are going to be sending in emails, probably, so I'll be with you later, sweetie pie. And Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays, my love. Storytime Kitchen, nice to see you. If you're not around for your reading, we'll leave you a timestamp, but I'm pretty sure you'll be here. Otherwise, I do have to say you're going to be up in about 20 minutes, so my love, all right? So, Stephanie, into the meanwhile, I am sending much love out to you, sweetie pie. And, yeah. But no, he hasn't moved on to anybody else. There's nobody else in any kind of a way, sweetie. We are going to go and see our beautiful Elaine at this moment. And Portia, I need you to let us know if you are around. All right? No, thank you, Storytime Kitchen. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. Okay, so I am going to go and see Elaine. Stephanie, you say it was hard. I know, it must have been very hard. You're wondering, right? Oh, Portia, I'm going to be with you shortly, sweetie. You're up right after Elaine. You're a bit into the funk this year. Oh, I know. There's a lot of challenging things, but Storytime Kitchen, I feel like when we look at others, we realize that we're not only into the funk. Everybody's into some type of funk. It depends what kind of funk you're into. Or all into different kind of things. There is a saying in French that has to do with that, which I will not explicitly say, but it comes back to saying that when you look at others, you actually end up feeling better about yourself because you see you're not alone into that situation. That's pretty much what it is, but I'll be with you in just a few moments, my love. Stephanie, it's an absolute yes. There was a lot of wonder. There was a lot of questioning. There was a lot of unknown. But I feel like the unknown and the questioning is going to remain a little bit. And I feel like the holidays actually kind of accentuate all that. So it makes it more difficult. But it still remains that it is there. Yeah. Oh, Storytime Kitchen, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Yeah. Elaine, here we go. Elaine, hold on. I am just going to go and look into PayPal just one moment so I can make sure that the list that we have at this moment is accurate. Since Juanson pretty much gave you guys all the responsibility to look at your own timestamps. Hold on. That's basically what he did. So I do. Okay, no, everything is good so far, sweetie pie. So, Elaine, and then I'm moving over to Portia, Big Cleo. Dion's going to be later on, so then I'm going to go and see Storytime Kitchen. Hi, Love Shine, sweetie. You were actually first, my love. Love Shine, you are at 4:55, sweetie pie. Yeah, I know, Juanson, I know. No wonder you feel yearning to your heartache. My heartache, I don't have no. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm good. I'm good, Elaine. I've got my own issues in love, but I'm good. My issues in love are what they are, but yeah. My issues in love are something that are different. Here we go. Let me go and see into the email. Oh, wait. I do have something. Okay, I'm DM. I'm going to be right back with you after, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to answer. I do have DM after Elaine that I do have a follow-up question. So just 1 second. All right. So we're going to start on off over here with a dream because there was something with a 6 of Swords for Midnight Dream. We're going to start with that, and DM, we're going to put you a second timestamp. I'm going to answer you right after Elaine before going to go and see Portia. So why do you see the 6 of Swords into your dreams? The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a lot about endings and changes and modifications and transitions. It's not necessarily a bad card. It could actually be seen as a beautiful card of renewal altogether. I feel like into your case, I feel like this is your subconscious that is processing somewhat of a transition. So it's like if you're emotionally detaching from something that is very heavy. And it's like if you're being guided towards something that is more of a calmer type of an energy. So I'm going to say the fact that you saw the 6 of Swords into your dream is more about emotional movement than anything else. I feel like something from the past is finally being released for you. I feel like your mind and your heart are moving away from old pain. But I also feel like you're shifting out of turbulent energy. So it's kind of suggesting that you're into a phase of yes, healing, of yes, closure, processing, and even moving towards some type of emotional peace. So I'm going to say, even if the conscious mind hasn't fully caught up yet, that's what you're doing. Healing, closure, and moving towards an emotional peace. Now, whether Y has moved away or just kind of traveling, we're going to go and look. I don't feel as though it's moving. I feel like it's more travel or visiting. I feel like it's more of a temporary movement. So I'm going to say her energy comes across as more restless, more like searching rather than something that is settled. There may be thoughts or curiosity about moving, but I don't see anything that is rooted, that is planted anywhere. So I'm going to say at this moment, I really just kind of feel like it's more of something like traveling or visiting. I do not feel as though there is anything that is happening of great movement. So there's no moving into itself. Now, why do you feel nostalgic, emotionally stirred after the dream? The 6 of Swords in itself, like I said, is a lot about transitions, but within transitions, it's a lot of emotional release. It's old memories that are resurfacing. It's your subconscious that is processing grief or that is even processing a certain distance. So I feel like the nostalgia plus the inner turmoil that you felt is coming from a place where your body is recognizing that there's a shift. That the heart is letting go of old attachments, old attachment threads, and that unresolved feelings are surfacing to clear everything. So dreams can often feel like they're a little bit bittersweet because part of you is ready to move forward, but another part is still remembering what was. So it's not a question of regression, it's a question of integration. Your energy right now shows that you're into a place of emotional processing, of releasing heaviness, of stepping into a calmer phase, if you will. So you're like moving into a softer, a clearer emotional kind of a chapter. Even if it feels like it's tender into the process, that's what you're doing. So at this moment, I need you to continue to release. I need you to let all those feelings go. I need you to reassess. I need you to reanalyze. I need you to let go of some things. I need you to not overanalyze things. What it is, it is. That's it. Let the rest go. Sometimes there's not a million different kind of reasons behind something. Sometimes what it is what it is. Don't overanalyze. I feel like you're putting too much energy into something. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you, sweetie. How are you doing, my love? Portia. I know. Try to not. I know that sometimes, my love, it's very, very easy to overanalyze things because, heck, that's just the way life is, right? But try not to too much. Portia, here we go, sweetie pie. After Portia, I'm gonna go see DM. I said DM had another question, so yeah. All right, Dion, I got your email also, sweetie. It's all good, my love. So Portia, you're gonna be at 46 minutes. All right. All right. Send me your last one by email, okay, Elaine? I'll answer you in a few moments, Elaine. Thank you, love. So, Portia, here we go. General reading. DM, I'm going to do an update for DM next, and then we're going to go see Big Cleo and Storytime Kitchen. Watson, 10:30 is going to be our usual cutoff time for tonight, okay, sweetie pie? Did I tell you guys I went to see Avatar? I don't know if I did. I did. I don't know. Anywho, if you haven't gone to see it, I guess it's worth to be seen. Yeah, it's just too long. It's too long, guys. It's way too long. All right, Portia, here we go. Portia. You're into a place where you want love, but it's like sometimes we look for love, sometimes we look for it, but we shouldn't look for it. It's almost like if the message coming on through is just let things move the way that it should, it will open on up for you. I'm getting a number 3 that is popping through into my mind. I'm getting a 3 and I'm getting a 6. So may it be a 3 months or 3 to 6 weeks. I'm getting 3 and I'm getting 6. So I do want you to remember those 2 numbers because they feel like they are very important for you. But I feel like your current energy at this moment shows that there is a period where there's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of realignment altogether. It feels like you've gone through different type of chapters, and maybe sometimes where you've had to be strong or independent and resilient. It's like now you're stepping into a phase where life kind of starts to soften a little bit. I feel like you're moving more into an emotional cycle of emotional healing, of self-worth, of rising, being that beautiful queen, of stronger boundaries. That seems like nothing, but realizing what you want and what you will accept and what you won't, now that is powerful. And saying it out loud even more. There is clarity about what you truly want that is coming towards you. But there's also a very strong message over here about you needing to release. Not necessarily releasing people, releasing old disappointments, releasing connections that perhaps have drained you. It's like if Spirit is guiding you towards people and situations that are feeling mutual, that are feeling peaceful, that are feeling more genuine. I'm going to say the next phases for you are about stability, about emotional peace, about healthier, supportive environments at the same time. It's almost like if the message is coming on through is that there is a reset energy, if you will, that needs to be done because there are some lessons that have been learned. It's like you're stepping into your power of what's good and what you want and how you want to move on forward with it. So will love come on in soon for you? If you open yourself on up towards it, it will. If you're ready for it, it will. This is what I'm going to say. Your love energy is showing up around you. It feels like it's aligned with divine timing, but also emotional readiness. So when I'm saying it will, that's what it has to do with. I need you to be open. And we're not always open. Like you could go out onto one evening and you could, I don't know, go out with some friends, go for drinks or whatever. And you can be emotionally closed at that moment and you close off different connections. You can go out 2 days later and be completely open. So the energies change very, very quickly. What I will say is whenever you do go out, try to keep your energy as open as possible. I feel like I do see that somebody is going to be entering your life who's going to feel more mature, who's going to feel more sincere, who's going to feel more grounded, not chaotic. Somebody who's going to be more intentional, somebody who left their past connections behind. But I'm seeing, I get 13 and I'm getting March 13th. So I'm going to say from here till March 13th, there's something that is, and there is somebody who is coming on in towards you who could really have a beautiful potential with you for a potential, beautiful, meaningful relationship. So I'm going to say into the meanwhile, I need you to honor your standards. I need you to not chase, just accept what is good around you. Choose what feels safe. Choose what feels like it's mutual. You're going to be attracting a connection that is going to mirror your growth, not your wounds. So my love, I'm going to say everything is just simply aligning for you. So new love, I'm going to say somewhere around March 13th. The sign I'm seeing is a sign of Gemini. Somebody who has darker colored hair, darker colored eyes. They're wearing a white shirt. When you see them, it feels like it's a work shirt, like a chemise kind of a thing. But they're also wearing casual pants, like jeans or something of the sort. This is somebody who is very stable. This is somebody who loves animals, but they prefer dogs than anything else. But they're open to any other type of animal. And a sign of Gemini. That's what I'm seeing for you, my love. So stay open towards those beautiful connections. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you, sweetie. And thank you. Thank you, Elaine, also. Crystal, thank you for your donation. Stephanie also. I will add you beautiful loves to the list. I don't know why. I don't know. Do you like Geminis? What do you got with them, sweetie? Look, I'm sorry. I'm always attracted towards Pisces. I am always with Pisces. Every single one, almost every single one of my exes and even my current partners are Pisces. Everybody's a Pisces. And I'm an Aries. We do not, Pisces and Aries, like it's water and fire, right? We extinguish ourselves, but that is what it is. So I'm going to say deal with it. You see? Oh, sweet Lord, sweetie. My ex of 19 years, Pisces. My ex before of 5 years, Pisces. Add that. That's pretty much my lifetime. My partner at this time, Pisces. Like it's Pisces all over the place. It's a crazy world. What can I say? I'm sending you much love, my beautiful Portia. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. They're good people until they're not, right? Yeah. But I'm going to say I try to not chop it down to a sign. I try not to put people in boxes. Yes, we all have our attributes and our defaults and everything this such. Yes, I'm crazily attracted towards Pisces. So are you, apparently. Or you're attracted to Geminis. That being said, yeah, I feel like all signs can get along well together. We just have to understand each other and talk. I'm going to put it that way. Let me go and see DM just one moment. And I'm going to go and answer your question also, Stephanie, just a second. Yeah, I don't chop it down to signs. I know some people will say, oh, I want nothing to do with Aries or Sagittarius or God knows who. I don't care what the sign is. For me, the sign means nothing. You are who you are. Every sign has their own variability. We all have our different attributes and defaults and everything as such. It's really a question of how we align and how we communicate. That's it, that's all. All signs can get along really well, and we can all bicker really well too. That's it. Don't stop because your partner is this sign and oh my God, no way. Do what you've got to do. If you talk through things, you'll make it work. Here we go. Let me go and see. I am going to go and see DM and Stephanie to begin with, okay? Oh, sweet Lord. All right, here we go, DM. Got really, really ill. Maybe not now. Okay, let me go and see. DM. Big Cleo, are you after Stephanie? No, Stephanie's already passed, sweetie. Oh, yes, I do have Stephanie again, and then you're going to be next. Yes, you are going to be Big Cleo. Absolutely. Yeah. Of course, Watson, of course, sweetie. I'm good, Sean. Thank you for asking, sweetie. Okay, so I just wanted to go and get, before I answer this, at 58:15. Here we go. Just 1 second. DM's going to be at 58:15. Again, anything that is health-wise, my dear DM, is not something that I necessarily usually do answer. However, I will go and see what it is that I do see. But this is not necessarily regarding you. So if ever there is anything that you're wondering about really, really quite profoundly, then it's always best to go and consult. But as to myself, I don't necessarily see anything happening onto that end. Sometimes when you actually do have those dreams about something or somebody that is ill or not feeling well, sometimes it's not necessarily a question of the person that is ill or is not well. Sometimes it actually has to do with a connection or a perception that you actually do have. And I feel like this is more what it is. So I'm going to say it's more of a perception or something having to do with the connection that you feel either needs to be better into some kind of a way. So I'm going to say to you over here, sweetie pie, I do not see any issues with this in any kind of shape, form, or way. So I will say no, everything is good onto my behalf, my love. And Stephanie, let me go and answer your other question. You're going to be at, I'm going to put you at 1 hour. Stephanie, does Jay ever feel like he's running against you? All right. All right. Big Cleo, you are next. All right, here we go. Here we go. So, does he actually feel like sometimes he's running against time? Big Cleo, you are next, followed out by Story Time Kitchen. Our Queen of Cups is into the reverse position, followed out by our Four of Swords. Also do have our beautiful cups passing on through. What I will say for you is this. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does feel like he's running against time. Sometimes he's aware that time is moving on forward. Sometimes he's reflecting on choices that he has or sometimes that he hasn't necessarily made. There's a certain feeling of pressure to get things right before it's too late also. So there's a sense of him worrying about timing, about maturity, about stability, and whether he's actually going to miss out onto something could be really meaningful. So I will basically say to you, emotionally, I feel like he's torn between wanting to take his time, but also feeling like time is kind of slipping away. This creates an inner conflict rather than an action. Now, he often sits into his head thinking instead of expressing things. That's where this running against time kind of feels like it's building on up towards him. So it doesn't feel like panic, and it's more like a deep awareness that certain connections and opportunities are not necessarily unlimited. So yes, there is a very, very big part of reflection. There is a lot of questioning upon, if I spend too much time, will I lose this person? Or if I take too much time thinking or analyzing, will this person leave me or not want me? Or yes, but that is something that he needs to deal with as he is trying to figure things through. Now, into his mind, he figures, I need to figure this through, and if she's still there, then perfect. But if she is not, then at the same time, he's thinking to himself that maybe it is simply not meant to be, which I'm going to say into a certain way, he's kind of right. You do not want him coming towards you, rushing towards you when he's not ready for it. You're going to end up into the same cycle, into the same problem, redoing the same thing and wasting more time. You want him to be healed. You want him to have his answers. You want him to be 100% sure and secure about what he wants before he makes those movements towards you. You don't want to go back into this stuff, sweetie pie. So yes, he is worried. Yes, he is afraid, but it's a little bit of a chance that he has to take along the way to figure himself out. So it's best for you and for him at the same time. Hey, Big Cleo. Elaine, I'm going to put you after Big Cleo, okay, for your other question. Just give me a few moments. So we are going to go and see Big Cleo. You are going to be my sweetie pie at 105. And here we go. I know, sweetie. Oh, sweetie pie, it has nothing to do with your age. People are confused at 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. People are confused at 75 years of age. It's not a question of age. It's a question of maturity. It's a question of experience. It's a question of where you're at onto your path and what you're ready for. Don't go within the age. Go within the experiences. Go with what you need. It's not a question of age, but yes, I definitely do get where you're coming from with this. Yeah, I know, but I know some people will always remain confused, my beautiful Stephanie, forever. Others will not. This is really just a question of figuring it out, but you have to let him figure it out, sweetie. Until you let him figure it out, he will not necessarily know. Hold on, Big Cleo. I'm just going to log into PayPal because I believe your questions are there. I do not see them into my email. Oops. And here we go. So, all right, Gibbler's sending stuff on out towards me. I know, right, Watson? I know, sweetie. Okay, here we go. Elaine, I do have your other questions, but I am moving on forward towards Big Cleo first. So, and I did put a timestamp for you, although I babbled along the way, but here we go. Does he have a romantic interest into you? So the list is going to be the following, okay? We are closing in 15 minutes. I am currently on Big Cleo. I'm going to go and answer Elaine's question, followed by Storytime Kitchen. And then we have Crystal, all right? So that's the list that we have at this moment, my loves. And I'll be with you, sweetie pies, in just a few moments. So beautiful patience is necessary. So do we actually have beautiful romantic feelings towards you? Actually, I feel like with our 7 over here of cups, it's about all the world of possibilities. We also do have our world. So here we go. What I actually feel over here is this. I feel like we're into a place where there's a lot of beautiful possibilities, where there's a lot of desire. Is there a romantic interest? It's not a physical attraction. We're not talking about the devil. We're not talking about something that's completely sexual. This is not what it's about. This is about how everything could be possible. but we don't really know what to pick and how to move on forward. We can go towards something that is more sexual. We can go towards more friendship. We can go towards love. We can go towards passion and relationship. Like, there's so many different things. Oh my God. It's like going into a bakery and you love sweets and you have 30 different desserts, but you want all of them. You just want to have a box with one of each. This is it. It's not wanting to decide something beforehand. That is not the way love works. We don't say, oh, I just want, okay. In life, generally speaking, if somebody just wants to have socks, you go towards a relationship that's socks. If somebody wants love, you don't say, this is exactly what I want. There's variables. And the variables change surrounding the person that you're with. There could be more friendship, there could be more passion, there could be more impulsiveness, there could be more planification. Like, there's so many different possibilities, and this is what I'm seeing. So does he actually have an interest into you romantically? It is a yes. Is it something that is simply of an attraction? Is it something that is simply physical? That is a no. This is an I am completely open to all possibilities. Whatever happens, happens. I just want to see where this is going to go. Now, when you say, is it romantic feelings or romantic interests for you, or neither, they kind of resemble, my love. When you're talking about a romantic feeling, you're wanting something, you're wanting to go deeper. And it's a little bit the same thing within the interest. They're both the same. There's not really a difference between both of them. A romantic feeling and a romantic interest is wanting to develop into something that is more potent, that is more regarding towards the future, like the Wheel of Fortune. There's two different type of relationships. There is the romantic and the emotional one, or there is the physical one. You can have the physical and the romantic together, but usually it's really quite clear that either you want just the socks, which is not this case, or you want something that's more developed, which is yours. So this is about wanting something that is more developed, looking towards the future. So this is more about a romantic interest that is going to develop in different type of feelings. I'm not going to speak necessarily about feelings at this moment. To have feelings towards somebody is to spend more time with them, to understand them, to get into a deeper knowledge of them. At this moment, it is a romantic interest. It is an involvement. It is a desire. The feelings, they will embark on in after. But what is clear and what is secure is that this is not something that is purely sexual. This is something that is more onto an emotional level that includes the sexual level at some point in time. But it's not just to have fun. Now, is this person going to approach you into a chat? To chat and then to be his girlfriend later into the future? For the moment, do not worry, I will not say it. This person is definitely going to want to spend some time with you. They want to spend some time with you. They want to realize who you are, what you like, what you want, what you desire. This person has a true desire to understand who you are, how you want to move on forward, what you desire, what you're looking for, how you would like to move on forward. This person is not looking for something that is superficial. The person that you are asking about is looking for something that is very grounded, that is very important, and that is very strong, but into a loving kind of way, and definitely not into a surface kind of a way. Hopefully that answers well to your questions, sweetie pie. An hour? Yeah. Yes. It's yes, it is. I talk, but it's pretty much what it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I would probably say 1 hour and maybe 30 seconds because I talk a lot. But I got it at 1 hour, sweetie. Oh, or forever hold your peace. Thank you, Watson. Elena, let me go and answer your other question. Love you too, Big Cleo. I just talk way too much. I put a timestamp and then I blah, 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 and then your timestamp is no longer good, and then I feel like I'm a liar. I'm sorry. Love you, my beautiful Big Cleo. I will do private readings on through the weekend. Otherwise, we're back onto Monday. Maybe a surprise on Sunday. Who's to say? I don't know. But otherwise, Monday and Tuesday, we're here. Yeah, I just talk all the time. I never stop. And I don't understand because people around me, specifically men, they will say to me that I am very grounding, that I'm very relaxing. How the F am I relaxing? I don't know. I don't know how I can be relaxing because all I do is talk all the time. But what can I say? Here we go. Elaine, let me go and answer your other question. You get that too? I don't know. Like every man's like, oh, you're so relaxing. You calm me. I'm like, what the F? How do I calm you? I talk all the time. I never stop. And I say stupidities all the time. I don't know. Apparently I'm grounding. So here we go. Let me go and see, Elaine, what the other question is before we move on forward. I am going to have to read this though. Okay. So please do give me just one single second. I do have to say when I'm done reading this, Storytime Kitchen and Crystal are on up next, so please let us know if you're here. Okay, so all right. So, what you need to prepare for the government job interview altogether, my love. All right. What you need to prepare for the government job interview is going to be the following. I feel like it feels like it's structured, but I also feel like it is professional. I feel like what they're mostly going to focus on altogether is your work ethic, but also your reliability, your teamwork, and your communication. Your willingness to learn and to follow procedures, your discipline, your organization, and your responsibility also. Now, for the preparation, I would actually suggest for you to have clear examples of projects that you've worked on. Be ready to explain why you want to grow into that department. Show humility, show professionalism, show motivation. Emphasize a lot onto your stability, onto your commitment, onto your long-term goals. They're going to value a lot people who can start from a foundation level, people who respect hierarchy altogether, people who show patience, people who show persistence, people who are serious about their career and about their growth. So I'm going to say the 2-day training, the entry period kind of feels like it's more of a screening more like a readiness kind of a phase. And I feel like your energy does show that you're able to pass it. There's no doubt about it. But you're going to have to remain calm. You're going to have to remain focused. And you're going to have to remain confident into yourself. All right? About working your way up to graphic design, I do feel as though the path is there, but it's going to be an entry, like general duties. It's going to be internal learning. It's going to be observation. It's going to be transitions into graphic design roles. So this is a little bit less about testing your talent and more about seeing whether you're actually able to integrate well into the system, if you're responsible and if you're dependable, if you can handle structure and expectations. Once you enter the graphic designs there, your energy is going to show more growth and more growth potential. But promotions into this environment kind of happen step by step. They don't happen instantly. So I do see some movement upwards over time, especially because you are ambitious and you are willing to take responsibility. So yeah, the energy for you into the following year, I feel, is more about advancement. It's more about increased duties. It's more about a certain amount of recognition. But not all promotions feel like title jumps, all right? Higher trust, leadership contribution, responsibility expansion, influence in decision making. Your future path looks like it's somewhat a little bit layered, meaning that there's going to be growth, but coming on through in stages. But you're definitely able to climb on every single one of those stages. So your main message over here is that you're meant to kind of rise through these experiences, not through shortcuts, but you're definitely rising on through it. So yeah. About the 2 or 3 promotions that you kind of sensed, I'm not going to say that your intuition is wrong. I don't feel like it is. I feel like one promotion could be a little bit more of a role shift. I feel like the other one could be more like a level increase actually after proving yourself. So there is a potential for more later on, depending on how everything kind of goes on through. But becoming a chairman level figure kind of connects to community trust, to patience, to emotional grounding, to strong communication roles. And I'm not going to say that's out of reach, but it is going to unfold gradually. So, and I know that you have the mental strength to do so. I just kind of feel like you have to go one step at a time. So for the moment, the message for you is that you're very powerful into the transitions that you're into, but you have to have your self-belief, you have to have your patience, and you have to keep your professionalism. Doors will open for you. Just don't rush the ladder. Go upon every single one of the steps when you're ready to actually pass on through them. All right? Your path is not small. It is definitely meant to grow, but you have to start at one point. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, my beautiful Elaine. Storytime Kitchen, you're next. Oh, thank you, Hanson. Are we? We are. We are. Thank you, my love. An online crumbo greeting? What is that? Let me go and see. I don't know what that is. An online crumbo greeting? That is very interesting. All right. I will, however, put a timestamp, so just give me 1 second. Let's go over here. Did you? All right, I got you, my love. You are going to be on up after Crystal. Okay, Big Cleo? And I will leave you another timestamp, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie pie. I don't know, this stupid little cat pen is not working anymore. Here we go. I got you. What is that, Elaine? You guess graphic design is a thing for you, but it's time. It could be. I'm just gonna say, basically, Elaine, keep all of your options open is what I want to say towards you. That's basically what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna say to close up any doors. I don't feel like you need to close up doors. Where am I at? Wait. 125 is going to be for Storytime Kitchen. Don't close anything up. Good for you, Sean, if you don't want to move over there, sweetie. Do whatever makes you happy, sweetie. Here we go. So, what do we have for you, sweetie? We are with you, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. Crystal is next, and then we're going to go and see Big Cleo to finish up the readings for tonight. And maybe a surprise reading on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, Monday and Tuesday for sure. We're here onto the scheduled live readings, sweetie pies. Next week, we're a little bit closer to our normal schedule, on exception on the 31st and the 1st. Yeah. So here we go. What do I got? Okay. Sweetie pie. Sees energy around your crumble greeting. It feels like he did see it, and it feels as though he was this person was surprised a little bit at first. I feel like there was a softening emotionally, but I also feel like it's a reflective, but a little bit of a nostalgic kind of an energy coming on through. So I'm going to say that all of this kind of stirred feelings. I feel like we felt a certain warmth from it, but it kind of reminded us of the connection, how meaningful it is on different kind of levels. So I'm going to say we didn't expect it, but it felt nice. And I feel like we like the idea that you're still thinking about him. But there is like a really big mix of tenderness and hesitation, but not into a negative way, more like he doesn't fully know how to respond. So for the moment, I feel as though, when you're asking about reaching on out and how this person is feeling towards you, I feel like we have a lot of curiosity. I feel like we have a lot of emotional awareness. But I feel like there's a lot of contemplation. I feel like we're not fully ready to step forward, but you're definitely onto this person's mind. There's a reflective phase. It's not detached, but it is there. And I do see him thinking about the communication, but he feels cautious and he wants to approach into a way that doesn't create pressure or that doesn't create confusion. So this feels more like a slow resurfacing type of an energy. It feels like more something that is unfinished than a closed door. Is there somebody else? I do not feel like there is anybody else who this person is involved into. So I'm going to say no. I don't feel like there's anybody else. I feel like the energy between you guys at this moment is an energy that is very lingering, that is there, that is very heavy, but it's a little bit like that cloud. I'm going to put it this way. It's like in summertime where you have all those energies that are coming together and you can sense from far away that there's some type of a storm that is onto its way. Why? Because the clouds are gray, they're heavy, the energy is there. But the energy is kind of colliding, and that's what gives those thunders. That's what gives those lightnings. That's what gives that rain that power pours on down. But I want you to look at all of that as being emotions. It's like that beautiful summer storm where there's all that energy, but we don't know what to do with the energy. So the energy is there, it is lingering, but it is heavy, but we don't know what to do with it, so we decide to do nothing. So I see any actions? No. Do we think about it? Yes, but I don't see movement. So I'm going to say we appreciate, we hold on to it, we're thinking about it, but I don't see any movement at this moment. Oh, it can mean a lot of things, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Babies, my beautiful Elaine, are beginnings, their innocence, their love, their coddling, their protection, especially because it is into a blanket. It means a million different things, my sweetie pie. Yeah. I am going to go and see our beautiful Crystal. Oh la 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 la. Who should you choose? Y is holding it because you would like for Y to hold the baby is being seen as a new beginning for you, Elaine. That's why you're seeing it. But because you would like to have somewhat of a new beginning, a nurturing, a renaissance, if you will. It has a lot of meanings towards it, but I'm basically going to say, Elaine, whatever you are having within your dreams that are in regards to why need to be completely released. Completely. I honestly need you to forget about this person. For your health, for your happiness, I need you to release that person in every single form and way. This is somebody who was important for you, who's still important for you, but who should no longer be important for you. This has begun, and this is somebody who is holding you back energetically without knowing for you actually moving on forward. I need you to let go of that person as much as you can. That will allow you to find happiness and new beginnings. I promise you. Okay, so here we go. Storytime Kitchen, sweetie. Who should you choose? I'm going to come and see you, Big Cleo, right after, sweetie. And then we're going to go and see Juanson. I think everybody in PayPal has been answered. Okay, so my love. I would say Aries because I'm a team kind of a girl, but no. I was just talking about all the signs previously, and I was saying that all signs have their pluses and we all have our minuses. And I think we can all deal with every single sign. I don't care. I don't go, you might be more compatible with different signs. Yes, I agree. It's okay. But it doesn't mean that it's impossible with anybody else. So don't judge too much by the actual sign. As for a Christian, which is an Aries energy, and I'm just saying I love it because I'm Aries. But what I'm actually going to say to you is going to be the following. All right. So this is not about the zodiac sign, which one is better. It's more about the connection that feels healthier. It's more about what feels more aligned, what is emotionally more supportive for you into the long-term path. All right. So this is what I'm going to say. I feel as though Christian's energy, so the Aries, it's passionate. All right, Aries, we're passionate. What can I say? We're crazy sometimes, but we're passionate. We're very forward moving. It's very exciting, but sometimes inconsistent with Christian. Strong chemistry, intensity, a lot of sparks. So I'm going to say the actual connection with Christian could feel like it's more emotional, more like a mental stimulation, more like growth through passion, more like sometimes a lot of unpredictable energy. So he can be very deeply caring, but he can also retreat and become completely impatient when overwhelmed. Oh my God, I see myself into this reading. However, the long-term energy feels like it's more possible if he actually matures and learns his emotional steadiness. If we go towards the Taurus, my daughter is a beautiful Taurus. More grounded, more patient, more steady-paced, more realistic, and more security focused. So you can expect the connection with McCoy to be more stable, more comfort, more consistent, slower but deeper emotional development. Oh my God, between Aries and Taurus. I say go with Taurus. Run away from me, the Aries. I'm actually going to say at this moment that against all Aries of this world, Taurus energy at this moment feels like it's better for you. It feels like this person is leaning more towards a long-term partnership. I feel like that's where their values are. I feel like they're more towards loyalty and reliability. Yeah, sometimes they lack a little bit of spicy fireness like an Aries, but they'll take care of you, sweetie pie. So who's better for you? Up to you, sweetie pie. I can't decide for you. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to say Christian is more passionate, more movement, more lessons, more fire energy. I'm going to say McCoy, more stability, more patience, and better long-term potential. So you choose. Do you want a connection that's going to excite you? Or do you want a connection that's going to ground you? Excite you, Christian. Ground you, McCoy. Oh my God, can we have both, right? Yeah, you can. Just give it a little bit of time. Not one is wrong, not one is good. It's really what's going to be best for you. So I'm going to say follow the connection that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel respected, my love. There's not one bad connection between both of them. They're just going to bring different things towards you. Yeah, I know. I know, seriously, right? I don't know. Why are we talking about Jesus who was born yesterday? What the heck happened to baby Jesus? What happened to Watson? I don't know. I'm not even going to follow it, but I'm going to say like you. Yeah, like he was just born. Let him sleep. I'm not following the conversation, but I'm going to say a newborn. Baby Jesus needs to sleep too. Oh my God. Oh, all right then. 43 this April 16. Good for you, sweetie. Not a problem with that, my love. So Crystal, now you know what to do. You follow what you want. Do you want passion or do you want somebody who's grounded? Oh my God, I want to go towards passion. Woohoo! But I want the grounded too. You just don't want passion because then that's just socks. You want socks and grounded. That's what you want. You want the beautiful combination and fusion of an Aries with a Taurus. That's what you want. I know, Hanson. I know, that's what you want. I know. You'll find it. Follow your heart, sweetie. You'll find it, my love. I'm actually moving on forward over here to Big Cleo. Big Cleo, you're next, sweetie. Let me go and put you another weird timestamp. Because I give the baddest timestamps. You can't even say baddest, can you? I don't think baddest is a word. It sounds like a bad ass. That sounds bad. All right, here we go. All right. I have the stupidest conversation sometimes. Here we go. There are some days like that. I'm sorry. You hit me on one of those days. It's my everyday conversation with everybody into my life, but sometimes I hold back into the lives. So what do we got? Big Cleo is going to be at... What is that? Old? We're not old. What the F? I'm not old. I'm older than you are, and I'm not that old. Oh, no way. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a fake timestamp, Big Cleo. At at 138. And then you'll write back into the comments, my timestamp was at 140. Okay, here we go. So, did he look at your latest story? All right. I got you. Did he look at your latest story? Let's go with this little one. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, you got it at 139? I got it at 138. I like the way we compromise, Big Cleo. That's the way couples should work. Compromise. I say 138, you say 139. So did he actually see your last one? Look, I do have our Death in reverse, which is about changes and modifications. I do have our Emperor. Look how sexy he is, that little Emperor. He is into the upward position. I do have our Fool also coming on through. I am going to take out another deck to come and give more preciseness to this one. But this one is definitely saying that we did see it. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Thank you, Hansing, for posting the schedule that I don't know about. You know, I love you, Hansen. All right, so here we go. Looking towards the future. We also do have our love passing on through. And look at that. The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is into the reverse position, however. So, wait, what is that? A new deck? It's not a new deck. I've had it forever, Kwanzaa. It is a deck that only has the majors. It has no minors into it, which I think I have about a dozen decks that have only majors and not minors. I do not usually use them. It is not my cup of tea. But this one, I do affectionate. I do really like it. So within like my 500-600 tarot decks, this is the one that I chose to bring up from my dungeon. That is what it is. It's not new. I use it all the time once. That being said, what I'm going to say towards you is this, sweetie pie. But it's okay. I got you, Hansen. Did he actually look at your latest story? He definitely did. He looked at it, and I feel like he was definitely interested into it. Now, did he look at it multiple times? I don't feel so, though. I'm going to say maybe once or twice. So I'm going to say twice maximum is what he looked at, not more than that. So if you had anything that was exponential in numbers, it's not coming from him. I'll say we once or twice. We did look, we did follow on through, we did like it, we were interested. It did bring us some beautiful movements, like we felt beautiful love, we felt happiness, we felt like we're moving towards something, we felt like we gathered some information. We felt like this was good for us. So I'm going to say whatever it is that you posted seemed to bring some type of valid information that brought on through a feeling of feeling connected with you, a feeling like we know a little bit what's going on into your life, and it's kind of helping us move on forward into the future. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say once or twice maximum, sweetie, but we definitely did see it, my love. Yeah, well, I know what you mean, Juanson. Use your axe. Just cut that wood, sweetie. Cut that wood. It's cold outside, Juanson. It's cold outside, baby. Yeah, is that not the Santa baby? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's cold. Yeah, I don't know. Is it not a Santa baby? It's cold outside. Warm me up kind of a thing? I don't know. Santa's gone. Santa's gone till next year, guys. It's New Year's, baby, now. So... Yes, both decks say yes. Both decks say yes, my love. Both of them. 2 dos. Yes. Absolutely. I'm going to go see Juanson onto that, because Juanson's just going to pull out his axe. Like, yeah, he's got no more patience. Oh, it's baby, it's cold out. That's it. It's cold outside. You got to use your axe. You got to make some wood. Do what you want with your wood and figure it out as you want, my dear Juanson. I'm just twisting it upon for you. Oh, my dear God. Okay, so here we go for Juanson. Let's go over here. A holy weekend? A holy? You wrote holy weekend. Okay, two of my kids are gone to a-holes. So it is what it is, but they're gone for 7 days, so that's hell. And as we're having this live, a-hole wrote me a message. Yeah, because he's an a-hole. So I'll reply back to a-hole. It's not starting off good. I don't do the box days. I do not. Jeff he's like, I'm supposed to go shopping today, but I'm not going because I'm too damn lazy. And he was not feeling all that good because he drank too much last night. And I'm like, I get you. And I'm like, now I know why you like me so much, because I'm chaos. And you apparently like chaos because you want to go on Boxing Day shopping to the stores. Now I understand the whole gist of who you are. But yeah, no. I don't do Boxing Day. I don't believe in Boxing Day. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I don't do it. Your mood is ooh-la-la-ish? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do Boxing Day. I've never done Boxing Day. Boxing Day a really long time ago, like 10 years ago, I think was worth it, when you could buy $1,000 TV for $300. But now Boxing Day lasts for like 6 months. There's like the summer Boxing Day, and there's the after Boxing. Like there's forever Boxing Days. There's Boxing Days in the middle of the year just to say there's a Boxing Day. Honestly, it's gone crazy. I don't fall for that crap no more. No, I never have, but even less now. Besides, I don't need anything. I bought all my crap before Christmas. But here we go. I keep getting messages from your boss though saying, oh, buy this, buy that. And I just swipe. I swipe. I've been swiping on your boss. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Swipe, swipe, swipe. I'm not looking at it. Did you enjoy any Boxing Day sales is what I'm wondering. Oh my God. 500 plus more? That is crazy. Oh my God. Who cares? Who cares? That many people? Oh my God. Good for you for putting your foot down. Put your foot and put it you know where. Oh, I love that. Did you make a video? I think last year you sent me a video. I loved it. It was so sweet. Yeah. All right, let's go into the general and let's go into the other reading. Let's go say, no, not really. All right. Okay, fine. Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, okay. General, I see you lazing your little bum around. But it was mostly, oh, I'll take your mom singing. I know your mom sings well too. Yeah, I'll take your mama. Your mama's got superpowers. I like your mama. Honestly, I feel like, generally speaking, for the following weeks that are going to be upcoming for you, it's more about following on through what's good for you, what you feel is right, what you feel is comfortable, what you actually feel happy with, my love. So I'm going to say just you do you. Do you. That's it. That's all. I don't really care about anything else. I don't see anything bad. I see you being content. I see you being happy. I don't see any bad movements. I don't see anybody coming into the way in any kind of shape, form, or way. So, yeah, just do you. Be happy. Nothing bad happening. Love-wise. King of Pentacles. You can be a jokester sometimes. You can play games, but I don't see you doing that. I actually see you kind of battling your own inner demons, like asking yourself different questions and wondering about different things. It could be just even les questions existentielles is what I want to say. Existential? What the and in French it sounds good, right? Existentiel. The questions that are the basic of everything. You know, when you start asking yourself the most fundamental questions, I feel like it's a question of returning back and figuring out what's good, what you want, what's not good. Not even in correspondence to one person in particular, just what you want, what you desire, what you're looking for. I feel like there is a need to return back to the basic, to ground one, and start from there and follow on through. And I feel like your path is going to move really, really quickly towards different opportunities that are going to be offered towards you. But there is a need to return to square one. You know what you meant? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. In English, I sound stupid. In French, I sound eloquent. Eloquent? Eloquent. Eloquent. Okay, I sound intelligent in French. In English, it sounds stupid. Let me continue. How's Elizabeth doing today? Let's go see. Eloquent. Eloquent is the word I'm looking for. Sweet Lord. Sometimes my brain has, like Lilith says, brain farts. Yeah. Elizabeth is tired but doing well. I kind of feel like she's exhausted. I feel like she just wants all the holidays to finish. I feel like she wants to rest. She wants to sleep. It's almost like I'm seeing her underneath all different kind of a million different type of wrapping papers. And all she wants to do is sleep. But she's doing good. I feel like that after Christmas too. The day after Christmas is chaos. It's more than Christmas. You got to set up games, play new games. You got to put batteries into things. It's pure chaos. Day after Christmas is pure chaos. What are her thoughts about you today? She's still thinking about you. She's still wondering about you. Actually, she's wondering what you're doing and what you're up to. She's actually even wondering if you're thinking about her also. Have you had one single little thought about her is what she's actually asking herself. What she would like to say to you is basically she's thinking about you. She hasn't forgotten about you, and that you remain somebody who is very important into her life altogether. Let's go towards an angel and an oracle message. All right. Well, thank you, Sean. You're sweet. Here we go. I know. Thank you, Sean. I read your message. Very sweet, sweetie. Angel message for you. Your guides are saying that you've carried a lot emotionally and you haven't always said how it feels. But you've always stayed kind, loyal, and genuine. And that is what is seen and that is what is honored. You are loved more than what you actually realize. So someone in spirit and somebody into the physical world, they both want you to know that you mean more to them than what they admit. Your energy leaves a mark on many different people. The message for you is softness is your strength. You don't need to harden your heart to protect it. The right soul will meet you exactly where you're at. And your love messages, you are always into my thoughts, even when you're quiet. There is a thread between us that has not broken. And I feel your energy, and I still do care. You are somebody that I respect, somebody that I desire, and somebody that I always feel drawn towards. As that being said, my beautiful loves, we shall end this live for tonight. Maybe, but there's no promises. Maybe Sunday. Tomorrow, no. Maybe Sunday. Otherwise, Monday and Tuesday for sure. Juanson and I, we shall be here, and we shall see you beautiful loves and souls before the beautiful new year of 2026 kicks on in. So into the meanwhile, my loves, be strong, be secure, know what you want, move on forward with it in a very logical kind of a way. If you need any assistance along the way, my email's open 24 hours a day. I'm sending you much love and much strength, and spend some time with the people that you love, guys. I'll see you guys in a few days. Good night, everybody.